guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are doing the third video in my Disney lookbook makeup series. I have thoroughly enjoyed this series of Disney makeup videos. I love Disney and I love makeup, and combining them two is just the perfect match. We did Ariel, we did Sleeping Beauty, and now we're doing Rapunzel. I will have all two of those videos linked down below. If you do want to have any input in my next Disney princess makeup video, then be sure you comment down below. Tell me which princess is your favorite, and I will do my best to do it. I know I have gotten Tiana, I have gotten Tinkerbell, I've gotten Belle. I have gotten so many requests, but I'm only one human being and I have a really busy schedule, so I'm really trying to sit down at least once a week to film this series for you guys. Hope you all enjoyed it. It was really a fun makeup look to do. I am absolutely in love with how the eyeshadow turned out, and also the color combo that I'm rocking today. So I'm going to shut my mouth and let's go ahead and jump on to the video. Rapunzel is one of my all-time favorite princesses. Like, I love pink and I love purple, and something about her I just absolutely love. So I was really excited when a lot of you guys did vote on Rapunzel. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into the makeup look. We're going to be doing a lot of more neutral pink shimmer shades. It's not gonna be really like super purple because I don't really have a lot of pretty super matte like purple shades. So we're gonna be keeping it a little bit of like a light shimmer shade, but we're gonna jump on now. So I think we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start off with our face, and then as we bake, we can go ahead and do our eyes. So for primer today, we're going to be using, this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Rose. This is the 3-in-1, so it is a prep, set, and refresh. So we're gonna be using this and then one other primer, but I'm gonna go ahead and spray this on. If you guys saw my last haul video, I mentioned this in there, and I am literally obsessed. It is a super small bottle, so it won't last you if you use it every single day like I have. It's not gonna last you super long. This was $5 at Target, and the bottle is like so small. I did buy the cucumber scent, but I don't know why I bought cucumber, because I hate the scent and it nauseates me, but we're gonna use it. But I just want you guys to know that if you do buy this, don't think that it's gonna last you a long time, because it probably won't if you use it as a primer and a setting spray every single day. So the second primer that I'm going to be dipping into, because I've actually been enjoying this a lot, is the Sip and Glory One Heck of a Blot Instant Perfecting Power Primer. I've talked about this a lot in all of my videos. It's just one of my favorites because I do have semi-dry skin. Like, I have a little bit of oily skin, but not as much as I do dry. And so I really love this because it really just hydrates the skin. It really gives a nice finish to no matter what foundation that I wear. Absolutely love this one. So for foundation today, for this look, we're gonna go in with the Tarte Face Tape Foundation. Now, I don't think I've really talked about this foundation in a video by itself. I just really haven't had time to just sit down and do a review on this. So we're going to be playing it with it today. And I am in the color 8B Porcelain Beige, and I'm pretty sure that's the lightest shade that it comes in. But I just pumped 2 pumps on the back of my hand, and we're going to rub this all over our face and then blend it out. Okay, so for concealer today, we are going to be not really testing out. This is pretty much the first video that I've done trying it out on camera, but this is the Morphe concealer. I have absolutely been loving it. This is definitely a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape concealer that you all know I love, although, you know, it's almost $30. Your girl can't pay that every month when she's out. But we're going to be using this today, and I know I look like a chalky mess, but we're gonna fix that once we do our eyes. But I am just going to be concealing those bags and highlighting the under eye for a super bright look. So we have finished concealing our under eyes, and I also primed my eyes with concealer. So now we're going to be setting our under eyes. I'm not going to bake today because lately I've noticed when I am baking, my under eyes tend to severely get caked, and Leah's not about that. So we are just going to lightly set our under eyes with some translucent setting powder, and this is the Kat Von D. Now I will have to say that I do have combo skin, but when it comes to my under eyes, I'm kind of dry, and I probably should not have bought this particular one because I think it's better if you have oily skin, but that is okay. We're just going to lightly set this under the eyes in a triangle motion, right as if I was applying concealer. I always want to make sure that I do not have any fine lines peeping through my concealer, and I never want a muddy mess, as I'll call it. I always want to make sure that everything is set. And we're going to be taking, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Palette in light to medium, and we're just going to be doing a little bit of a light contour, not too terribly much. I have really been enjoying this palette a lot. It is definitely light and not super thick when it comes to the contour shade, so that is one of the reasons why I absolutely love it. Contour is done. Now we're going to move on to blush, and I have sincerely been loving it. This is the Maybelline Fit Me blush in the color Mauve. Just a really pretty kind of shimmery pink. Absolutely love this, and I'm going to be using, this is an Eco Tools brush, and just stippling this on the apples of my cheeks. I feel like this part of the makeup routine or makeup tutorial where it gets really boring because it's so repetitive, and sometimes I use a lot of the same products, but bear with me, you guys. We're about to get into the fun part, which is the eyes. And lastly, for our face, we're going to be using highlighter, and this is the Wet n Wild in the color Golden Flower Crown. So it is a really pretty golden highlighter that I have absolutely been loving, and we're going to be taking the Morphe, this is the M310 fan brush, dipping this into the brush, and just fanning this out very lightly. I kind of just let my hand just do the motions, not really in any particular form on my face, but just kind of stipple it and fan it. I'll also take it above my brow bone and then like this through my nose, Cupid's bow, and then a little bit below my chin. Okay, so we're going to be using a lot of different colors today for this look, so I went ahead and I've zoomed y'all in, but we're actually going to be using, this is the Too Faced Chocolate Palette. And the first color that we're going to dip into is the color Rollin' in Dough, which is, it's like a white kind of blushy color, which I think is so pretty for this look. And we're just going to lightly dust this just to define our crease. And I'm just going to be focusing on this one eye on camera, and then once I am done, we're just going to be doing this eye off camera. That tends to work a little bit better and let the makeup look go way faster. Now we're going to be taking Cocoa Truffle, and it is a light brown shade, and we're going to be doing the same thing that we were just doing, but kind of popping it on the outer. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of a cut crease, and I'm just going to be taking my concealer on the back of my hand so we can cut it out. Now, we're not going to do a true cut crease, but we're just going to prime the shimmer shades to have a good base. And for the color today, we are going to be taking the color Faint in the Jaclyn Hill palette. It is this poor color right here that I'm literally out of, but we're gonna scrape out the last little bit that I have of it. It's just a really pretty light pink blushy tone, which I think is really pretty when it comes to Rapunzel. And I'm just going to lay this shade right above or right on top of where we just applied the concealer. Okay, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to dip into just a little bit of the Live and Lavish in the chocolate palette. It's just a really dark kind of purple shimmer shade. And I'm going to be taking, this is the Eco Tools. It is the angled crease brush. I'm going to dip into it and we're just going to see if this is going to work. Not really sure how I'm going to like it, but I'm just going to pop it very lightly on the outer corner of my eyes and kind of work it into my crease. Kind of looks really pretty. I really wanted to keep this look really simple because we're going to be doing false lashes, so I'm kind of digging this one. So I went ahead and I finished the eyes. I kept it really natural and neutral because whenever I met Rapunzel at Disney, I really eyed pretty much all the princesses' makeups just for this reason. So when I remember what their makeup looked like, I could kind of recreate it in such a way that it's kind of me but still Disney at the same time. But now I just dip my hand in concealer. Ew. Now we're going to move into lashes, and this is one of my favorite parts. These are the Kiss lashes, and I don't really know what exactly number that these are. May have to in Ritzy. So these are the Kiss in Ritzy, and I have bought these probably about a month ago, and I just have not touched them because I have not had the time to film a new Disney video, but we're going to dip in these today. Eyes are done, you guys. It has taken me literally 15 minutes to make my eyes look pleasing. Finally, here comes the last part into the makeup routine, and that is lips. And we're going to be taking, this is the MAC lipstick in the color Flora Bundy, I believe is what it is called, and it is a really pretty purple kind of pinkish shade, and we're going to pop this on our lips for the finishing touch. Now what I think I am going to do is I'm going to pop in some lip liner and just kind of create just an illusion to our lips to make them look a little bit bigger than what they really are, because I do not have big lips. But we're going to do it in this little illusion. And last but not least is I'm going to take a little bit of concealer, pop it on the back of my hand, and I'm going to just lightly pop it right into the top of my lips just to kind of lighten the color a little bit, and also make an illusion for my lips to look a little bit bigger. This is one of my favorite makeup tips that I have found, and I will never not do this. This is the finished Rapunzel look. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, then be sure you give this video a thumbs up, and if you are new here, then be sure you subscribe to my channel. We are having a giveaway, so be sure you follow me on my Instagram and also my Facebook page to find out how you can enter into that. That is all that I have for this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye! I've literally been blending for 5 minutes. You gotta get all them areas in, like the under eyes, the nose, hair, like everywhere, you guys.